Hafaday and good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. And for those who are watching at home on our legislature channel or on YouTube, Hafaday, and thank you for tuning in with us. We're here today for a special recognition for our Guam Territorial Band. And I see many familiar faces here. I know many of you have played here for our events, and so we're happy to have you back, but this time to celebrate you. So thank you so much for coming out. You've had a very eventful summer, and we have been following your accomplishments. We are very proud of you, and so today we're here to present a special resolution to all of you to recognize you for your hard work and your dedication to your art and to our island for representing us so well. I'd like to recognize my colleague, Senator Kelly Marsh Taitano, and now we will present the resolution. Then I will ask her to say a few words, and also maybe Brandon and Joanne, if you'd like to share a little bit about the entire experience and give the viewing public an update of what you've all been up to, if you don't mind. Okay? So who would like to come and receive the resolution up here with me? Is there anyone who'd like to stand? Maybe the leader? Okay, Max, we'll have you up here with us. Okay. And I know we will have everyone come up. We've already practiced the formation, and we're going to take a great photo, and everyone's going to be seen live on TV too. Okay? So what's your name?
My name is Justine Chu.
Okay, this is Justine Chu and Mr. Max Ronquillo. Okay, thank you very much for being here today. So we have resolution number 178-35 relative to congratulating the Guam Territorial Band and the Tumon Bay Youth Orchestra on winning the Gold Award and Command Performance at the 2019 Australian International Music Festival held in Sydney, Australia in July 2019, and to further commending them for being excellent musical ambassadors and proudly representing the island of Guam. Be it resolved by the Committee on Rules of Iminay 5 na Legislature in Guam. Whereas in recognition of their significant achievements, Iminay 35 na Legislature in Guahan takes the opportunity to commend and congratulate the members of the Guam Territorial Band and the Tumon Bay Youth Orchestra on winning the Gold Award and Command Performance at the 2019 Australian Music Festival, one of the largest gatherings of musicians in the Asia-Pacific region, with over 60 ensembles comprising 1,300 participants from over 65 countries. And the Guam Territorial Band was also selected as one of 4 groups out of 60 selected to perform at the closing concert and award ceremony held on July 10, 2019 at the historic Sydney Town Hall. Guam has participated in this music festival in 1993, 2005, 2014, and again in 2019. And the Guam Territorial Band is a 3-time Gold Award and Command Performance winning band. The Guam Territorial Band is co-led by William Brandon Idlet and Joanne Matanani, and has won awards more recently in 2017 at Carnegie Hall in New York, and has toured in Japan, the United States, and China. They have also had the distinct honor of performing for many heads of state and elected officials, including Supreme Court Justice Sonia Sotomayor and President Fidel Ramos of the Philippines. And the Guam Territorial Band also continues in its public service to the people of Guam by performing at various graduations, military events, holiday ceremonies, official visits and government functions, village fiestas, and at numerous venues at home and abroad, and other musical activities, such as its signature anniversary concert in November and performances during the summer and Christmas months. And the Guam Territorial Band prides itself on being a family and has truly become a second home to many of the youth members through the years, and it has served as an anchor for those who experience the challenges of teenage and college life. Many of the youth continue on to become island and national leaders with the experience of performing in bands, playing a vital part in their development. And the island community expresses an Ndunklun Assiduous Masi to the Guam Territorial Band for its outstanding artistic contributions to the community of Guam, the international music community, and to the international understanding through music and cultural exchange. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Committee on Rules of Imenai 35 ng Legislature Guahan does hereby, on behalf of the Legislature Guahan and the people of Guam, congratulate the Guam Territorial Band and the Tumon Bay Youth Orchestra on winning the Gold Award and Command Performance at the 2019 Australian International Music Festival held in Sydney, Australia in July 2019, and does further commend them for being excellent musical ambassadors and proudly representing the island of Guam. This is duly and regularly adopted by the Committee on Rules of Iminay 35 ng Legislature Guahan on the 19th day of August 2019, and it's signed by our Speaker, Tina Rose Munya-Barnes, our Chairperson of the Committee on Rules, Regine Bisco-Lee, and myself, the Legislative Secretary. So I'd like to present this to you on behalf of our Guam Legislature. Thank you very much. Okay, we'll take... So Max was sharing that your youngest member here is 10 years old and your oldest member is 67 years old, and I think that's a great cross-section of generations, and there's so much to learn from each other. You have beautiful, youthful faces, so we expect many more years of music and art from all of you. So again, thank you very much, and I'll just invite my colleague, Senator Kelly Marsh-Taitino, to share a few words.
Assiduous Masi, Senator Shelton. It is wonderful to be here and to see all of you here. We, from the community, thank you so much. You have to be putting in so many hours and a lot of time and dedication in order to build up your art form. And so we appreciate that from all of us very much. And one of the things that Guam has is we have so many talented members in our community. It's so wonderful to hear that time after time again, we have people in sports, people in their musical capacities and otherwise that are representing our island so well. So thank you so much for taking that on and helping us shine as an island. Assiduous Masi.
Thank you very much, Senator Kelly. Something that we talk a lot about in the legislature is how Guam is such a small island and so far away from so many places that it's easy for us to be forgotten. So we're trying to have a voice in places like Washington, D.C., and we want our neighbors to remember us and to help us in any way that we can. And when we have great ambassadors like you, even though it's music, something different from policy maybe, we are still so appreciative for bringing attention to Guam and positive attention to Guam. So, Assiduous Masi, and I'd like to invite your leaders up now to say a few words and tell us about your experience in Australia.
I'd like to thank you all again, all of you here, for your dedication. We rehearsed a lot. There are a lot of members here who pulled double duty, as we call it, playing for both the youth orchestra and the Guam Territorial Band. They had very little free time, and at this time I would just like to acknowledge them. Double duty folks, will you please rise? Thank you very much. So they practice not just during our regular GTB rehearsals. They woke up very early on Saturday mornings to help the orchestra come alive for the wind section. And while we were in Sydney, Australia, they attended very many workshops, very many hours of rehearsals, sometimes all day. Thank you very much for your dedication. It's because of you that we are here.
Hey, I just wanted to reiterate on that. We couldn't be here just on the work of our own efforts, but with the parents that are around the back of this room. We could not do it without your help. But one of the things that we do as artists, as musicians, is it takes years and years of practice to cultivate what we're able to do on such an international scale. You don't see many locations doing this type of effort, traveling internationally to these different competitions. This is a painstaking process that does not happen in 1 year. It happens over multiple years. And senators, through your efforts to work with the public schools, we definitely appreciate your help, both financially, but also through supporting the arts. The arts need so much help. And we thank you for the support that you're showing us today and what you do for us year-round, because we need bands in public schools. Otherwise, we dry up, we shrink. And so anything that you can do to help us out, to encourage musicians, encourage the school system to support school bands, and you would just, it's phenomenal what you could see happen to this island, the musical culture. We see a lot of rock bands, Pia Mia. We see these success stories, and through helping the public school system, through all the band programs, that's where we're going to see a lot of success. We're going to see multiple increases on top of what we see here. And again, thank you, band members, parents, those who are not able to be with us here today, some that are stateside, some that are up in Saipan. Thank you all so much. And we look forward to having more trips representing Guam, because we all look forward to these trips. And so in a couple more years, we're probably looking at another trip stateside. And it's a great way to build morale, build our membership, build our musicianship to compete with other organizations around the world. And so we hope to see your support in the future. And join us in a rehearsal sometime. If you've ever played an instrument, come join us sometime. We'd love to have you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and we know what a positive impact this practicing in the band and performing in the band has made on all of you young people, and so we're very supportive of you, and yes, you will continue to have our support. I know Senator Kelly is very supportive of the arts, and we just want to see you succeed, and we want to see you encourage your friends to join you and to come along with you. So again, thank you very much, Situas Masi, for all of your hard work, and we look forward to many more years of your representation for our island and sharing your music with all of us. So now can we have everybody come up into the formation we practiced, and we'll take a group photo. Thank you.